welcome to Sunday Club in the Stable. I'm Paul, and this is Hannah.
Hi friends! Missing you, hope you're staying safe. This week we're starting to think about the journey to Easter from the Bible and the story about an interesting journey that Jesus made. I'm going to need you to help me tell the story, but you're going to need something to help me. A giant leaf. Now, you can either cut it out of paper or you can go and find a real life leaf in the garden. But perhaps before you go pulling up leaves from the garden, ask a grown-up if it's okay. And you might want a grown-up to just help you cut out a leaf shape. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to find a leaf, or you could pause the video whilst you go find one. Okay, all got your leaves?
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
Hey, Paul, that's not a bad idea actually. To make sure you're on our story, every now and then Paul will appear and get you to join in his song. And we could add some actions too. So, big leaf, little leaf, wave it about. Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about. Okay, so make sense? Okay, are you lot ready?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Ah, thanks Alice and Ralph. What about you, Paul?
Ready?
Okay, let's do this. Jesus is hanging out with his best mates and things had been getting a bit interesting. I mean, Jesus had been talking about dying and the things that were going to happen in the future, and at times his friends did not understand at all. One day, Jesus said to his mates, can you go into the village and find a donkey and untie it?
What? Jesus is stealing a donkey?
Hang on, Paul. Let me carry on with the story and you'll see. So Jesus said to them, go, untie this donkey, and if anyone asks, all you have to say in reply is, the Lord needs it. So off his disciples went.
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
So the two friends of Jesus went to the village and they found the donkey just exactly like Jesus had said. And of course, someone said to them, the someone was the owner of the donkey actually. He said, hey, why are you untying my donkey? Replied his disciples, the Lord needs it, was the reply of Jesus' mates. Oh, okay, must have been the man's reply, because they left without any arguments, as far as the Bible says, and, well, so they left with a donkey. Can you imagine Jesus' friends as they walked down the street? Whoa! That was just as Jesus said! Oh man, I know! Can you believe it? And now we're walking down the street with a donkey!
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
So they get back to Jesus and start putting coats on the back of the donkey. And then Jesus climbs on the donkey.
What? This donkey's never been ridden. That's got to be a risk.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't recommend riding a donkey that's never been ridden, but Jesus did, and since he was involved with creating the universe, we have to trust that he knows what he's doing, Paul. So Jesus is on this donkey, going down the street, and people are going crazy for him.
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
Yeah, it was pretty much like that, actually, Paul. They're waving their palm leaves in the air, putting coats on the floor for the donkey to walk on and shouting, yay, God bless King Jesus, who's come in the name of the Lord. I imagine it was such an atmosphere of excitement. But there were some grumpies in the crowd.
Why?
Why? Well, Paul, they didn't like Jesus and the things that he did in God's name and the things that he said in God's name.
Why?
Well, they were expecting God to send someone to be the world's rescuer, and, well, Jesus just wasn't that for them. What they expected and wanted, Jesus wasn't. They wanted someone to follow their rules. They wanted someone who'd live like they wanted. And they just expected all of these things of Jesus, and he just didn't do what they expected.
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
So these grumpies start complaining about Jesus and what people are shouting about him. Jesus hears it and he looks at them. Look, guys, if this lot don't say anything, the rocks will say it. After this moment of joy and excitement, and, well, it gets a bit sad for a little bit, but I promise you there is a happy ending.
Big leaf, little leaf, wave it about.
We're going to head over now to another video which will help us to think about the story. Maybe as you look for the video, you could think about who Jesus is. Thank you for joining us for our Sunday Club in a Stable. You can see more of Paul and I on St Mike's Aberystwyth's YouTube channel, and if you want to contact us, you'll find a little link below. But bye for now.